Welcome to Project 25, and in today's lesson we're going to get into drawing two-point perspectives. Now, it's very similar to what you did last week in one-point perspective. This time, instead of having one vanishing point, you're going to have two vanishing points, and that's the only difference there is. And you're going to do one drawing as an estimate two-point perspective, and then you're going to have an actual two-point perspective, and I'll show you how to do both of them. As you can see on the screen right now, I have an isometric view. It's a real simple little object, and I want to draw that for you in two-point perspective, and then I'll do it in the actual two-point perspective, and I'll show you how to get the depth to it. We'll start out and we're going to look at this thing in doing the estimate two-point perspective, and basically you got the horizon line. That's just looking out at your horizon. It's like if you ever looked at the ocean. It looks like it goes on forever, and then there's a line out there where you can kind of see where it quits. What it looks like to you, it quits. That's the horizon line, what you're looking at, and the vanishing point will go all the way to that horizon line. You have two of these. And you'll notice those vanishing points will be on the same line. They're on that horizon line, so they will be on that same line. And you can see that you're just sending your projectors out, and you're estimating the depth. That's basically, and this is kind of like the drawing that I want to draw. It's going to look just like this. So let's get on there and draw that. And what you do is you come in here, and I'm just going to put me a horizon line here, just like that. And then, if we come back here and take a look, you'll have your true height on that corner. And this is how I do this. And I'm going to put the overall height on this, which is 2. So I got 2 there. And I'm going to start right here, come up here and hit this point. So this point right here is going to have my depth on it. This side here is going to have my width on it. So here's your depth. This will be on this side. Here's your width, and it's going to be on this side. So basically, now I want to grab this point, and again, I want to send it home. Just like that, because it's the highest point. Okay? Well, if you'll remember, this thing right here only comes up 1. So we're going to come up 1 inch. I'll just type in 1, enter. So there's that. And here's this one going back as well. Now, to remember, alright, that one's going back here. Now we're going to have to add a little bit of depth to it. So on this one, we're estimating our depth. So what you do is you just go in here, control, always use nearest, and kind of come over here, eyeball it, and then send it back to it. And do the same thing. Take your line, go straight up, click there, and then you're going to do the same thing to that point. So now you don't need this line really anymore. And you've got that and that. Now we're going to come back. It says 5 all the way to the back, so what I do is line, catch this, get on that line there, float, do your direct line method, 5, take and bring that line straight up, and here's that top line, so that's one it's going to go to, just like that. And then again, line, you just grab this point, come back here, and it was 4, bring it straight up to that line. We're just going to do some trimming. Got that much of it, and that much, and that much. And now you can just kind of connect the dots up here. And it's gonna look funky, but that's how these perspective drawings turn out. And in between, I'll grab that one, bring that back, and here you should be able to do this. Now hit line here, and whenever you bring it back to that, it should provide you a cross point to put your vertical line in. Oh, no it don't. Missed that. There's the top. This one's on the bottom. I need to get rid of that. It's throwing me off there. So this is actually coming to right there, as you can see. And that'll come straight up. Line. It's kind of drawing this is kind of tricky, and I'm sure you guys have already noticed that. Just got to watch what you're doing. And basically, in a nutshell, there is that in a perspective, 2-point perspective view. Whenever this was my vanishing point and this was my vanishing point. Now, if you'd different spots, if you'd put your vanishing points a little closer, it's just amazing how much difference that could change in this 2-point perspective.